Not sure if this is going to show up very well, but trying to undo a screw here, just putting some force on, and you can see some movement and springing back. Hopefully you can make that out. So that's not actually unscrewing, that movement is just the spring twist in the bolt itself. The thread will be thread locked into the hard plate, and it has not moved in the slightest at the moment, despite quite a bit of turn on the Allen wrench there. So what I'm worried about is that it might actually shear off, and if it shears off close to the hard plate, it'd be very difficult to remove. I'm going to cut the head off, lift the lock off, and then use some heat on the screw once the lock is out of the way, and hopefully that'll free up the thread lock and be able to get it out without having to potentially start drilling down to try and remove it if it shears off flush. Okay, gave it another tweak, and it really felt like the bolt was going to fail. So I've drilled the head off there, which is enabling me to remove the lock, and I'm now going to get a little tiny soldering torch onto the bolt until it's nice and hot. Hopefully that will degrade the thread lock, and I'll be able to just unscrew it. In the meantime, you can see some of the relock devices and additional drill protection on this safe. There we go, got my little soldering iron with a little flame attachment. Hopefully just see a little bit of the blue flame there, just to try and cook off this threaded stud. And once it's nice and warm in a minute or so, I'll get the grips on that and hopefully just ease it out without damage. In the meantime, you can see I have destroyed the relock cable, so I'll have to rewire that. Just the warmth coming through from there has been enough to melt those cords away. And at last the screw is out. Just had to hold it on for a couple of minutes there to get it hot enough, destroy the thread lock, managed to unwind it without shearing off. So we've got a nice clean hole, easily replace the bolt, and of course rethread the relock cable. But that is what it's designed to do, to melt, so that if somebody's using any sort of thermal cutting or grinding where hot sparks are out there, it's going to break the cable, and there's some powerful springs that fire the bolts.